Hey folks, Jordan with My Strategic Forecast Inside the Numbers Live, and I wanted to walk you through some of the trading action we had in the trading room on Wednesday because we had a stock come up that was added after the stock's on the move, so it's one of the benefits you get from being an Inside the Numbers Live member, Archer Daniels Midland. And it was starting to get a little bit of a bounce, but what's interesting about this particular trade is that I ended up cutting it loose because the market started getting heavy. And ultimately that actually led to another trade that I took in the micro futures for the S&P 500 that I want to show you here. So let's take a look and listen in on what happened inside the trading room.
All right, so we did get into it. Let's see what we can get out of it.
Now here you'll be able to see how the stock starts to get closer to my profit target, but I ultimately decided to cut it loose at break even because the market started getting a little heavy, and so you'll see that here in a second.
Okay, so David said for ADM, with the market kind of failing a little bit, just put a break-even stop on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just went ahead and got out of it.
At this point, with the market steadily falling, I was looking to get into a trade using the micro S&P 500 futures when the S&P 500 ETF, the SPY, got to around $409.40. So I used a contingency order in TradeStation to purchase two micro contracts when that threshold was crossed. Now, ideally, I was shooting to get a scalp trade out of this of about 5 to 6 points. I got that on one of the contracts, and then I set the other one back to break even and see how much more I could get out of it. Ultimately, I wasn't able to get anything more. I got that one out at break even, but still was able to get a pretty nice trade out of it.
Order filled. All right, so I'm in for two. Let's go ahead and add some chart trading to this. Now, David said 407.70, so this is our line in the sand right here. Try to get one off at around 10 points or so. We came up a little short of the level I had in the VIX, but not too much yet. I was trying to fight the 4100, big spot for it. All right, so David would point out this is a scalp. So I'm gonna lower my profit target a little bit on this. Take one off, get about 5 points, and then risk free on the rest.
So there you have it. I ultimately ended up stopping out at break even on the last contract, but overall it was a pretty good trading day, and I was able to play on the long side and turn a profit along with many of the members in the room when the market was actually pretty bearish. So we were able to do that, plus you got to see one of the additional trades that you get as part of the Inside the Numbers live room. Those come up after the bell, and they're reserved solely for folks that are in the room. So if you're interested, there's a 7-day free trial, no obligation. You can sign up and see if the room is right for you. My name is Jordan with Inside the Numbers Live. Thanks again for tuning in.